Hey, how are you guys?
Hello.
Now, I have to say, the cast of Secret Society, you guys did such an amazing job. I mean, just from the emotion that you drew from, I'm trying to figure out where did you guys draw from to bring out that emotion, to bring out that vulnerability and that aggression as well.
Um, uh, I guess I can say I came up with this thing that I call Pandora's box. And I always say when they ask me like, how did you bring the tears and how did you really feel? Because it was I really I wanted it to be relatable. Like when Celeste cried, like you felt it and you wanted to cry with her. And the only way I could do that was to open up Pandora's box, because there was a time where Jamal, who was actually the director of the film, and Miyasha, they'll put me to the side and they're like, we need you to bring out some more. We need you. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm like overthinking it, like, dang, I really want to give them exactly what they need. But in the midst of me giving them that, I'm going to have to dig deep, like to all of my past demons, all of my past hurt. So in Pandora's box is everything that I locked away. So all of my childhood traumas, my teenage heartbreaks, my adulthood problem situation, roller coaster, whatever it is. So when I open Pandora's box, I begin to think about all of the things that I've gone through in life. And I begin to sync it with Celeste. And that's how I was able to deliver my message. But the roller coaster of having to stop thinking about everything that I took out of Pandora's box after the scene was done was just crazy, because then you have to move on to the next scene of you being happy. So I'm being fanned and being, just being supported by everybody that was around me. But having to deliver the emotions that Celeste was going through was a bit challenging, but it was necessarily based off of me thinking about all of the things that I've gone through in my life
For
personally.
sure. And sis, you killed it.
Thank you, sis.
Killed it. For me, I'd like to say I want to build on what my sis said. There's, as humans, the human experience, you will face despair, you will face happiness, you will face depression, grief, excitement, vulnerability. Everyone enjoys humor. And so for me, playing Tina, she has so many layers. And in the first couple of minutes in the movie, you feel like you have her all figured out. But as the moments continue to pass and the scenes continue to play, you realize that you're peeling back layers of who she is. And by the end of the movie, you get to see who she truly is at her core. And I really just feel like a lot of us are like that. We build all of these personalities, or we build all of these fences based on trauma and experience. Life teaches you to be guarded, and so when you get to a true place of happiness and a true place of wisdom, you're able to be who you are at your core, with all your guards down, with all your layers peeled back. And that's what I really enjoyed about playing Tina, was just like, she was so dynamic and her range was incredible. So yeah, the funny, the grief, the trauma, the pain, the hurt, and then, the fake tough exterior just to protect herself, was all necessary for her survival. So yeah, we just pull from our human experiences, really.
Yeah. Jeremy, I have a question for you. With you starting from, as we know you, from social media, but from being a convicted felony to being a social media sensation, to doing runways in Paris, to finally getting onto the screen of acting, do you feel any type of pressure to prove yourself over and over? What was that conversation like between you and Miss Coleman?
No, I don't feel no pressure. I know and I respect that there are a lot of young brothers and sisters that are watching. And I know that I'm motivating, and so I know that this is bigger than me. I wasn't put here to become rich and famous. I believe that I was given this blessing to motivate people, to open up doors for young brothers and sisters, that them doors would have forever been bolted shut. You know, I like to continue to pass on blessings. I've been so blessed that I feel like if I don't pass on blessings, all my blessings will stop. And so it's just an incredible, you know, who would have imagined? Definitely not me.
Right.
From this to, you know, it's just anything is possible. It's energy, you know, what you put out, you will get in, you will receive. And so just connecting with, you know, Miasha and Rich and Jamal and meeting Erica and Reyna, and it really did become one big family. And Miasha is a wordsmith. She is a certified sniper with that pen. I can't wait for them too.
She's amazing.
Well, you're definitely an example of a diamond in the rough, so to speak, and you made something amazing of yourself. I love your gratitude and your faith and your motivation, and the whole cast. You all did such an amazing job. Thank you so much. I will continue to thank you for supporting you guys.
Thank you.
Hey, subscribe now.